Alright guys, so welcome back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to discuss everything that's going to be coming in the future of Global Dokkan. So as you know, we had a data download, and launch, as well as Oceanus, and I believe it is the Rising Dragon Carnival banner. It's basically the double rates banner. So last year, for us, I believe it was LR Spirit Bomb absorbed Goku. And this time it's going to be the Awakenings for launching Oceanus. So again, there's a lot of stuff that we got to cover. So we're just going to hop in right now. First up, we're going to talk about Oceanus. So Oceanus in this banner, like I said before, gets her Awakening. Because before she was only an SSR. And then once she awakens, she is Shadow Dragon category 3 key, 120 to stats. And then Whirlwind Spin raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and seals super attack. And this is a 30% raise. And then her passive high speed rotation, 3 key and 120% attack and defense at the start of turn, so already making her very, very good. Plus an additional 60% attack and defense. Launches an additional super attack when the target is in the attack down or defense down status. Attacks effective against all types and high chance of stunning the attacked enemy when the target enemy super attack is sealed. So yeah, Oceanus, she does a lot of stuff because again, the attack down and defense down status threshold for her to launch another attack is not hard. You can run her with STR Omega Shenron, and STR Omega Shenron can get that done easily because again, STR Omega Shenron after his EZA does that just passively. Like, he passively lowers their attack and defense by 40%. So again, that's easy to do. And then super effective against all types and high chance of stunning if their super attack is sealed. Again, not hard because she does seal. So again, that's not a hard thing to do. So again, this Oceanus card is really, really good. She's on Shadow Dragon Peppy Gals. Again, huge buff to Peppy Gals, and I've actually said this a while back, but Peppy Gals to me is easily one of the best teams in the game. And then let's go over to Launch. So Launch is Peppy Gals 3 key, 120% to stats. So another Peppy Gals leader. Her super attack causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. Okay. And then her passive sneezes and switches personalities. Okay, yeah, so she's a transformation boost category unit. Yep, transformation boost. Because we needed another buff for that category. Okay, so super attack effect is the same, except now she greatly lowers attack and defense. Passive 120% attack and defense. So again, really, really good. No key though, which is kind of unfortunate. And then she gets 3 key plus an additional 60% attack and defense, and launches 2 additional attacks, each with a high chance of becoming a super attack and a high chance of performing a critical hit for 6 turns. Okay, what is this high chance? That is a 50%. That is another 50%. Okay. So thank God it's 50, because again, usually with high chance it could either be 50 or 40. So I'm actually happy that Launch has the 50% chance. It says for 6 turns, so that's really, really good. So she could get 4 super attacks in. 1 from her regular, 2 of the additionals, and then 1 from her passive. And she'd greatly lower their attack and defense 4 times. Okay, and then she has 4 times of, doing critical damage against them. So she's really, really good. Seals the attacked enemy super attack when there's another Peppy Gals category ally attacking in the same rotation. Okay, so basically you want to run her with Launch. Oh my god. Basically you want to run her with Oceanus, because if she seals the enemy in the attacking turn, if there's another Peppy Gals ally, you want to run her with Oceanus, because then Oceanus will be super effective against all types and will have a high chance of stunning. So again, this Launch and Oceanus card, it appears that you kind of want to use them together. Of course, I would most likely put Launch in the first slot, so she can get this greatly lowering attack and defense. Okay, so next unit that we're going to be discussing is this Buff Boo. So we're finally going to be getting this Buff Boo, or at least I think so, because again, this does not say anything about Buff Boo, but just in case that we do get Buff Boo, Buff Boo after his EZA is really, really good. I've actually seen people, at first at looking at his passive, it didn't really seem very good on paper, but in actual, like gameplay, I've seen people like The Truth use him, people like Nolar, Who else? Talon, you know, people like that. And I mean, this buff boost is really, really good. And then you factor the link level up system. You know, he's got things like big bad bosses, wall standing tall. Majin is really good. Regeneration. You know, this unit is really, really good. So after his EZA, he is Tech Type 2 Key, 70% to stats. Again, not the best leader skill. Super Attack raises defense for 1 turn. How much is that? That is a 30% raise. Causes supreme damage to enemy and greatly lowers defense. Passive 3 Key and 100% to attack. So again, really good because he gets Key from his passive. Raises attack and defense up to 100%. The more HP remaining, the greater the stats boost. So he's one of the units where he's gonna get decreasingly worse if you're really, really low on HP. So you really want to be at full HP to see this guy at his best. And then reduces damage received by 20% when HP is 80% or more. And then recovers 5 HP at the end of the turn in which attack was received. Okay. So he recovers 5% HP when he gets hit. 20% damage reduction when HP is 80% or more, and then of course he gets that 100% attack and defense when he's basically at full health. So in terms of just the unit itself, I would say you really want to use this buff boot on the second slot, because again, it's better for him to raise his defense prior to getting hit, because again, he's going to have this 100% attack and defense if your HP is not super low. So, and then the damage reduction as well, which is really nice. So, I mean, this buff boo is okay. Do I think he's like super mega crazy, like say like Vegito Blue? No, but he's not bad by any means. So, actually really decent unit. And then, like I said before, factoring the links, you know, it's gonna be he's gonna be really, really good, and he's gonna hit really hard that's for sure. And then who else do we have? We have Raditz. So Raditz is finally gonna get his EZA over here on Global. And then he's going to have an easy area, because as you know, Raditz is one of the units that you have to farm up, you have to use if you want to take on the LR Prime Goku easy A area. So, you know, for those of you who are wondering, yeah, I suggest you guys get this like guy done now, because again, you have to use him in the easy area for the LR Prime Battle Goku. And I'm going to sneeze right now, so excuse me. Phew. Oh, Lord. Oh my god, I apologize for that. That probably sounds horrible. Ooh. Okay, so after ZZA, Raditz is low-class warrior 4 key, HP and defense 60%, and attack 100%. Okay, that is a really wonky leader skill. What the hell? And then it type 3 key, 50% to stats, so really wonky leader skill. 100% attack, 60% attack and defense. HP and defense. That's really weird. Anyways, super attack causes supreme damage to all enemies and greatly lowers defense, or just lowers defense. I mean, it doesn't matter. That effect really doesn't even have an effect, to be honest. Passive punishment of fools. 80% attack and defense at the start of turn, 6 key and 60% attack and defense, and super class enemies 10% attack and defense debuff when facing 2 or more enemies. So, I mean, this Raditz, he's okay. Honestly, the most I would see him being like used is just World Tournament. But, I mean, even then. So he basically only has 80% attack and defense when you're facing 1 enemy. That's kind of bad. I mean, yeah, I know he's an EZA unit, but still, only 80%. I mean, when you're facing 2 or more, he gets 60 and then an extra 60% attack and defense. And then he lowers their attack and defense by 10%. I mean, that's good. Like, that's not bad by any means, but only 80% attack and defense when you're facing 1 enemy, that's kind of bad. But then again, you do have to use him to do the LR Prime Battle Goku, so for sure I'm going to do him, but if I had a choice, I wouldn't EZA this guy. I mean, let's look at his links. He's got Nightmare, Brutal Beatdown, Saiyan Lineage, Saiyan Warrior Race, Prepare for Battle. I mean, if you got this guy to full level 10 links, he could be decent. Because again, the links would give him, you know, more attack and defense like Shattering the Limit does and Prepare for Battle. You know, Saiyan Warrior Race, or no, not Saiyan Warrior Race, but Saiyan Lineage as well. But, I mean, I mean, he's okay. Like, that's as much as I can say. He's okay. And then let's look at his easy area, because again, it is an easy area. So again, these are really, really limited when it comes to what units you can use. So it seems that you basically can only use Saiyan Saga units. Okay, so Ella Vegeta Nappa, of course, Tien Ninjutsu, Piccolo, Krillin, Yamcha, this Great Ape Vegeta, the Technic Goku, obviously Raditz himself, Great Ape Raditz, this Kaioken Goku, this Physical Scouter Vegeta. Okay, so you have a decent amount of units that you can bring. Okay, so the April Fool's cards from, I want to say, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, both of them, the Vegeta and the Goku. Okay, so if you guys have been playing for any, like, amount of time, you guys should have him and him, like, fully done and fully built up. That's, like, a given. You guys should have these guys done if you've been playing for a while. The other units, obviously Raditz himself. This Scouter Vegeta, I feel like people should have, because again, and the Technique Goku, because they were on, I believe it was the 4th year anniversary banners. So again, people really should have these guys if you guys were playing during the 4-year anniversary. And then if you guys have been like long-time players, you guys probably already have Tien, Piccolo, you know, Krillin. Hopefully you guys did farm him up when his event was on. Honestly, the strategy here, I would say, is go for kind of like a low-class warrior build is what I'm saying. So I would run like double Raditz as leader is what I would go with. Because again, you could get this Goku on it. You can get, what is it? This other Goku on it. You can get this Vegeta. What else? You can get probably these free-to-play 3 cards on it too. And then if you have any of these like Nappa, like any of these like Great Ape Nappa cards, like this is a Great Ape Nappa. This is just the Nappa from the exchange from the Baba shop. Yes, we could. I guess you could probably get him. This Vegeta, I don't know if he's on low class warrior, but yeah, this one might be a little hard. This one might be a little hard just because of the, I would say, the rather short amount of units that you can put on here. But yeah, I mean, is it worth it? Honestly, just for the Prime Battle Goku, I would say it's worth it. And I know I've been kind of like maybe a little bit hard on Raditz, but again, this 80% attack and defense, of course, it could factor out differently now because again, with the link level update. But I would have preferred to see maybe 100% attack and defense, you know, just to give him that extra boost to make him a little bit better. So anyways, guys, that is going to do for today's video. Of course, we're getting things like, I mean, we're getting some decent content. We're also getting Explosive Chain Battle, but I think I'll cover that in its own video because, again, Explosive Chain Battle is relatively new here on Global, and I think it warrants its own video to kind of go more in depth and not just, you know, quickly, you know, glance over it in this video. So that is going to do for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.